Hey guys, and what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to be discussing whether you should switch to keyboard and mouse. So first of all, I'd like to mention that the reason my second part to my 7-day progression was never posted is actually because my mouse broke. I've managed to get it fixed. I played the week and I didn't see too much improvement. So I think I'm just going to play it on the side for now, and then if I ever get good enough, I might make another video on it. And yeah. But in today's video, I'm actually going to be discussing whether you should switch in Chapter 2, Season 3, and if so, how to do it. So, I believe if you're a competitive player, it might not be worth, due to the fact that you're going to have to probably miss FNCS trios. Because, like, if you're a person that likes champs every season, you like playing all the cups, you're not going to perform too well. And if you're, like, a proper, like, competitive player, and that's probably going to affect the way you think about keyboard and mouse. It's going to be demotivating, and it's probably going to lead you to switch back to controller. But that's not what you're trying to do if you actually want to fully commit. So what I'd recommend is, if you're a competitive player that doesn't want to miss any FNCSs, then I'd say just focus on controller and try and get better, unless you absolutely want to do it and you're going to put all your effort into switching to keyboard and mouse. The best people to probably switch to keyboard and mouse will be those that aren't too great and only play pubs. It'll be way easier for you guys to switch, as you guys, aren't going to miss anything. You guys just need to learn, because there's not going to be money on the line in public matches. So it really depends on you as well, because like if you get annoyed quite easily at the game, I don't think it'd be for you, because you're going to get annoyed and frustrated that you're not playing as well as you did before, but eventually you will see some good improvements over time. So now I'm going to get into the discussion of how you can do this. So how you can do this is actually quite simple. It's basically just going to be like what everyone else says, basically, but you just need to play creative for a couple of weeks, maybe like 2 weeks, and then eventually move there. But box fights and zone wars helps out a lot. So like the phase team zone wars, 2v2s, 3v3s, they help a lot, but they can get frustrating over time. So you just have to be careful that you're not like playing it too much and losing too much that you want to quit. You just want to play it until you think, hey, I just improved this, so now I'm gonna play a different game, or I'm gonna do something else. So next, I think that editing maps help a lot, because editing can boost your confidence, because you'll see a very high success rate with editing maps, and you'll see the edits improve. So try playing edit maps and think like, hey, my edits have improved a lot recently, so try do those, and you'll see massive improvement. The next thing I can say is free building. It took about 3 days for me to actually be able to free build properly. But over time it will get easier. And then after these 2 weeks of creative, you want to slowly work your way into pubs and play like 10 games of pubs maybe. And then make yourself like a routine. So like the routine could be like hop on, play, I don't know, 5 games of do 2 edit courses, do 5 minutes of free building, and then play 5 games of pubs. And then you can do whatever you want. But you need to make yourself a routine so that you can improve at the same pace like every day. And and you can actually see proper improvements over time. And then eventually you'll become very good. Now my next tip for you guys is probably going to be not to rage. Like, it might seem hard, but even if you are annoyed at the game, you died to a bug, or it was your fault but you're still annoyed, just try to keep it in and think hey, I'm going to be positive about this, and it'll really help out for the next game, and hopefully you can get next game. Like in keyboard and mouse, my journey, I did around 20 games of arena, and I must have lost about 800 points, but I kept on telling myself, I'm going to make some more. I didn't, but it was nice to think about it, and I didn't rage too much. I raged 2 games, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but you get better at being a better player by doing that. And that was basically the video. And before we go, I just want to say I'm sorry for not uploading for 3 weeks, but I'm going to be uploading way more consistently now. I know you've seen videos like every day or like 2 a day, stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped. If there's anything that you want me to discuss in a future video about keyboard and mouse, let me know in the comments, and whatever other content you want to see from it. So leave that in the comments. And just quickly again before we go, I am a editor for a Seven Fresh Esports team now, and I'll leave the team in the description. Plus, if you need anything editing or you need anything making, like a logo or banner or a montage, then just DM me on my Instagram, which will be in the link, and it'll be my business Instagram in the link in the description. So I'll see you in a bit.